What is going on YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Now today's video I'm going to be showing you the fish which we got from Wharf Aquatics, so let's get straight to it. So obviously I went to Wharf Aquatics. You saw a few of the videos I put up from the fish rooms they've got up there. They've got the tropical room, they've got the marine room and the cold water room. So obviously I got some fish when we was up there, so let's find out what I got. So I've obviously opened the box because I wanted to double check everything was sound before I filmed the video, but let me show you what we got today. So obviously it's all specially wrapped up. A friend of mine got a blue phantom pleco which was in this box as well, so we took that out. He's just shot off to go home to put it in his tank, but check out what I got. So first fish, we got ourselves a golden cobra snakehead in here. Now this is the first time I've ever kept a snakehead, so he's going to go in this tank for now, this tank over here. Now I spoke to Alan down there about snakeheads and he knows everything about snakeheads, and it's a subtropical fish this, so I have to be careful with temperature and stuff like that throughout the year. So sometimes it likes it warmer, sometimes it likes it a bit cooler. So I am actually going to be getting a tank just for this fish and maybe another one to go with it, because I really want to do a snakehead tank. So yeah, can't wait to get this fish in this tank and get him all settled in. The other fish we got was, we've got two of these, there's another one in the bag, which is a Bircher Telgolsi. Now I've already got one of these out of my monster tank. It's an absolute beautiful Bircher, it's huge, the one I've got now. This one here was about the same size as my other one I got from the exact same place, so I bought him from Wharf as well, and he's a monstrous fish now. So I'm going to grow these two up and hopefully put them all together one day. But check him out, they're absolutely beautiful fish. So we've got two of them, and the other two fish we got was, I got myself two green phantom plecos. So these green phantom plecos will be going in the 4-foot tank in the house, alongside the rainbows and bits like that in there. But anyway, let's get these fish acclimated and get them in the tanks. So this is where the green phantoms are going to be going today. They're going in my 4-foot planted aquarium in my house. So I've got the poly box ready. Oh, nearly just fell over all the kids' toys. I've got the poly box ready to stand there on the floor. What I'm going to do is basically undo the bags, pour the fish into the net, and then the poly box will hold the water, and then basically net the plecos straight in this tank. So yeah, they should look pretty good in here. Now I've already got a blue phantom in here as well. There's actually quite a few plecos in this tank. So yeah, let's get straight to it and get these fish in the tank. Right, that's both the plecos in the tank. You can just see them over there, but I'm going to try and be really quick for you because obviously we're never going to see these guys there again. You can see them just over there. So hopefully they should settle in really well there. One of them's a lot bigger than the other, but absolutely stunning fish. I really wanted to get my hands on some new green phantoms. But we probably won't see them fish again now for ages, because you know what plecos are like, they only come out at night when you're asleep. But anyway, let's go out in the fish room and go and get the mini monsters sorted out for their new tanks. So that's both the Birchers out the bags and into the poly box. You can see one of them is substantial bigger than the other, but he's just settling really well. And obviously, eventually, well, hopefully in the next year or so, I might be able to put them in with my bigger Bircher in the 2,000 litre tank. But they are tiny little fish at the moment. Look, that's my hand up against them. Absolutely tiny little fish. But yeah, absolutely love these Birchers. Honestly, the colours on them when they start to grow is amazing. So yeah, absolutely well happy with these. Now the snakehead is still in the bag there. You can see I've got some guppies floating about, and yeah, they'll be eating tonight. But I've got loads of guppies in a few of my tanks. So yeah, they're just, you know, they like to breed like absolute crazy. But let's get the snakehead out as well. Get all these fish put in the tank, and hopefully they should all settle in. Now, like I said before, I have got another tank being built at the moment, so this snakehead will be going in that tank when that's fully built, because obviously this tank here is nowhere near big enough for him and the Birchers. But also I have got a few other Birchers growing out in this tank as well, which is cool. So the plan is to have like a really cool Bircher tank set up eventually with, like, I've got to think about 7 or 8 Birchers growing out now, so that is the plan. But anyway, I'll stop going on, let's get this stunning snakehead in the tank. Okay guys, it's been like 6 days since we've added the fish. I've obviously had a move around in the tank. I actually filmed another video on this tank, getting rid of all the bristlenose plecos. I actually took them to my mate's shop at JBL Aquatics, so there's another video to come from that. But everything's settled in fine. The snakehead's doing absolutely fine. He's at the back there. You can see him just sort of floating around. Really cool fish, really interactive. I'm trying to get him used to my hand. I'm putting my hands in every now and then, sort of stroking him, trying to get used to him. Because I don't want him to get in a certain sort of size, like a 20 inch, and he sort of goes through fingers and stuff, you know, because they can be quite aggressive fish. So all my big predator fish, I do get them used to my hands quite regularly. But some really sad news, I did put the Telgolsi birches in here, but I have got some bigger birches at the back here. Well, they're not actually that big, to be fair. These two guys here. And I came out the other night, I think it was about 2 or 3 nights ago, and both the Telgolsi birches were inside the 2 birches mouths back here. And yes, these birches at the back are literally not that much bigger than the Telgolsis, but massive lesson learned from me. Be really careful with birches because they do kill each other. These two are getting them fine because they're the same sort of type. But yeah, really annoying. Anyway, but the snakehead's doing absolutely fine. I spoke to my mate Glenn at JBL Aquatics about getting me some more Telgolsi birches. Obviously I'm not going to be putting them in this tank. I'm going to be setting up something else just for them because I do want to grow them out, because my one I've got in my monster tank is absolutely massive. So this is my Telgolsi bircher here. Mine's near enough. I don't know if he's fully grown because it's the first one I've ever kept, but it's absolutely massive. You can see the size of him compared to my arrow ones. I'll try and get him to move a bit. But it's absolutely amazing fish. So here guys, so you can see how annoyed I am about the other birches getting eaten, because this is what they would have looked like when they're full grown. But absolutely amazing fish. But anyway guys, everything else is settled in absolutely fine. The green fountain plecos are doing really well in the 4-foot tank, and the snakehead, honestly, I'm addicted to the snakehead. It's absolutely amazing fish. I really want to get myself one. I really want to get myself another one in a 6-foot tank. That is the plan in here. I'm getting rid of this tank here, this 4-foot tank. My friend's having it off me, so I'm not actually chucking it out. He's going to keep it and hold it for me and actually do it himself and scape it and bits like that. Because like I said in another video, this isn't for me. But I've got a 3-foot tank my mate is giving me at the moment. I'm going to put here, and that is going to be put, the snakehead's going to be put in that tank, so it should look really cool. And I think I'm going to go for a sort of a dark red sand in that, so with like Anubis on wood, things like that. I want to really make the snakehead tank look really cool. But I do want to get myself another snakehead. But anyway guys, I'll stop going on. I'll end the video there. Thanks for watching the video as always. Like and subscribe my channel, the notification bell, and keep it real everyone.